I got a summer URG to study women objectifying women.
Paris to study Gothic architecture.
Low-income youth in Bolivia.
Economic opportunities for refugees in camps in Ethiopia.
Physical theater in Chicago.
Munich, Germany.
Log concave probability measures.
The development of the artistic and creative voice.
To study the music dual degree program at Northwestern University.
Since I want to go into academia after I graduate as an undergrad, I thought it would be a really good opportunity to go somewhere else and push myself and really interact with professionals in the field. It worked out perfectly for me. There was a mix of people who were music educators or musicologists, and people who are doctors, and people who use music in therapies with Parkinson's disease and things like that. So I thought that my research fit in really nicely to what the conference was presenting. I went with a few people in my lab after applying for the travel grant through Northwestern, so I didn't have to pay for my airfare or anything, which was probably it would have been a really restricting factor, because I don't think I would have been able to go if I had to front all the money for the trip.
I was the only undergraduate at the conference. Everyone else was a professor, and there were a few graduate students, so it was a little bit intimidating. And definitely the moment when I stood up and delivered my lecture and said, "Are there any questions?" and the room was full of silence for the first minute, I was just like, ugh. But then the questions started coming thick and fast, and I ended up making some really good connections with scholars across the world. It was an international conference, and it was really, really interesting. I've also received a conference travel grant to give a paper based on the academic year research grant that I received to go to Paris. And so I'll be giving a paper at Kalamazoo, which is sort of the greatest medieval conference in America. It's sort of where everyone comes together to talk about everything medieval. And I'll be giving a paper based on the tomb sculpture that I discovered in Saint-Denis. It's a tomb of a 11th century, 12th century. People are still kind of debating origin, and people haven't really published on it in English yet. So this will be a good opportunity for me to kind of make a mark as an undergraduate at this conference.